How scary is a lion in a city? Brother and sister were playing on a slide in the park. The little boy slid down first, and a lion suddenly appeared in front of him. The little girl also slid down. A little girl witnesses her brother being killed by a lion. The little girl immediately climbed up. The lion opened his mouth wide to bite her. The little girl climbed up desperately, but soon couldn't hold on, and slipped down. The mother, who rushed over, took her into her arms. At this time, the lion disappeared, and only a pool of blood remained on the ground. It reminds everyone that a tragedy just happened here. The lion sneaked into the depths of the forest. Two men went into the woods looking for a ball, only to be eaten by a lion in an instant. At night, the lion lurks in the dark. The delivery man Maman passed by here. The lion approached Maman step by step, and Maman turned his gaze to the rearview mirror. Maman accelerated and rushed forward. The lion chased after him, and Maman rushed into the river with his car and people. Maman looked around carefully, but the lion did not catch up. Maman was just about to climb ashore. Lions continue to forage on the streets. At this time, a bus passed by, and the lion quietly climbed onto the bus. The little baby sitting in the stroller saw the lion, and the little baby shouted with joy.
Pushy, pushy.
When the mother heard the voice, she turned around curiously. The mother grabbed the stroller and backed away, frantically. Passengers on the bus also saw the lion and backed away. The man takes out an umbrella to fend off the attack. It's a pity that it was useless at all. The lion opened its mouth wide and bit it wantonly. In just one day, a large number of citizens in the city were killed. Police Chief Danny invited professional hunter Victor L.W. to kill the lion. Victor L.W. set traps in the lion's next hunting area based on the lion's attack route. He tied the venison to a tree for bait, and set several traps under the tree. Then take out the tape recorder, and play the roar of the lion over and over again to attract the lion. Victor L.W. squatted beside him, waiting for an opportunity. Victor L.W.'s hunting methods, which worked well on the South African hunting grounds, were completely useless here. Because this lion is not a zoo lion. And Victor L.W. didn't realize how powerful a real lion is. While Victor L.W. was watching with a gun, the lion had appeared behind him. Victor L.W. was brutally bitten to death. The first hunting operation ended in failure, and Police Chief Danny immediately launched a second operation. This time Danny sent a group of special police out. Unexpectedly, something happened at the very beginning of the operation, and someone in the woods set a trap in advance. The special policeman fell into the pit and was stabbed to death with a sharp knife. Another special police officer was tied by a rope and hung from a tree by his feet. He panicked and opened fire, killing several colleagues. The fallen person accidentally touched the grenade, and the grenade exploded instantly. Afterwards, people found the culprit in the woods. It turned out to be 3 enthusiastic citizens. The 3 wanted to catch the beast by their own strength, but they ended up doing bad things with good intentions. The second operation resulted in heavy casualties. Danny is very anxious about the current situation. Just then, Lisa recommended a real hunter, Robert. He had killed a few big beasts, and Robert had a broken leg for it. But Robert is eccentric and makes a special request. Robert wants to use human corpses to lure lions on the grounds that lions have a unique desire to possess prey. As long as it is the prey that the lion hunts, it will definitely come back and eat it afterwards. Sure enough, as soon as the bait was caught on the tree, the lion followed. Robert held his breath. Suddenly a dog came out of the woods. The dog barks at Robert. Robert immediately turned back to fire, and sure enough, the lion was right behind him. The lion was shot several times, and the lion ran into the depths of the woods. Robert, in a wheelchair, shot and fired all the way. Robert chased to a medical school, and Lisa followed, and worried. The two entered the building, and the person on duty had died. Lisa is about to call the police to come to help. Unexpectedly, the lion suddenly jumped out and bit Robert madly. Lisa quickly shot to divert the lion's attention, and Lisa crawled under the sofa to hide. Take advantage of the lion to deal with Lisa. Robert fired several shots, enraging the lion. The lion chased Robert into the conference hall. Robert hid behind the door and was about to ambush the lion, but the lion didn't come after him. The lion went back to chase Lisa, and Lisa was so frightened that she immediately hid in the room. Lisa climbed up to the ceiling to take shelter temporarily. The lion couldn't catch Lisa and attacked Robert again. Robert stepped back and suddenly fell down the stairs. Robert's feet got stuck and he was hanging in the air. Robert fell down the stairs under the bite of the lion. Supporting himself, Robert climbed into the laboratory. Just then, the ceiling collapsed. Lisa fell off. The two don't know what to do together. Suddenly, there was a roaring sound outside the door, and the lion had already chased up along the bloodstains. The lion kept hitting the gate outside, and the gate could not last long. Robert looked at a canister of poisonous gas beside him, and suddenly had an idea. Robert was too badly injured to survive, and he had to keep Lisa alive. Robert asked Lisa to saw off his injured calf, wipe off the blood, and drag a new bloodstain on the ground, luring the lion into the secret room. Lisa hurriedly closed the iron gate, and sprayed poisonous gas at the lion. The gas mask on Lisa's face was knocked off by the lion. Lisa accidentally inhaled the poisonous gas. At the critical moment, Robert appeared in time to unlock the door and rescue Lisa. The lion followed suit. Lisa grabbed a sharp weapon and pierced through the lion's head, finally killing the lion completely. At the end of the story, Lisa got into the ambulance and took Robert to the hospital. As a result, the ambulance drove halfway, and there was a roar of lions outside. The ambulanceman opened the door to check, but the door was bitten off by the lion. It turned out that there were 2 lions in total, and he came to avenge his companions. At the critical moment, Lisa immediately got out of the car and ran to a car behind. Lisa rams the car into the ambulance, pushing the ambulance onto the tracks. At this point, the train knocked over the ambulance and exploded. At this point, the urban beast crisis was finally over.